Hello everyone. Today we will discuss hardware used in building logic gates. Logic gates are voltage operated logic circuits that are made up of electronic devices and they respond to one or more input voltage levels representing binary variables equal to logic 1 or logic 0 to produce an output signal. The gates are designated by graphic symbols and may have multiple inputs. They are blocks of hardware that produce the equivalent of logic 1 or logic 0 output signals if input logic requirements are satisfied. For example, a particular digital system may define logic 0 as a signal equal to 0 volt and logic 1 as a signal equal to 5 volt. A physical signal in a particular range is interpreted to be either a 0 or a 1 in digital systems. As we can see in this diagram is showing signal levels for binary logic values 0 and 1. The signal which lies between 0 and 1 volt is interpreted as logic 0 in a digital system, and the signal value which lies between 2 volt and 3 volt is interpreted as logic 1 in a digital system. I'm talking about electrical signal, or you can say physical signal here. Now this is called as timing diagram displaying input output signals for gates. So this particularly is representing the timing diagram of a 4 input AND gate. The timing diagram is, when we use this timing diagram, it is used to illustrate the response of logic gates to several input signal combinations. Here the horizontal axis represent the time and the vertical axis of the timing diagram shows the signal as it changes between various possible output voltage levels or input voltage levels. So as you can see, if you are having a 4 input AND gate, the output of AND gate is 0 if any input among all these 4 inputs A, B, C, D, if any input is 0, then output is 0, and when all the inputs, as is the case here, A is also 1, B is also 1, C is also 1, D is also 1, only then the output is 1. When all the 4 inputs are logic 1, the output is logic 1. Here we can see that this is the low level which is interpreted as logic 0, and this high level, it may be 4 volts, it may be 3 volts, it may be 5 volts, it is interpreted as high level. We can also say that a physical range can also be interpreted as logic high level or logic low level in digital systems. Now OR and logic gates made with diodes. This is the circuit diagram showing the interconnection of two diodes to realize a 2 input OR gate. Now as we all can see that anode of both the diodes is connected to the inputs and cathode of both the diodes is connected together to provide the output. Now how will this circuit work? If one or both the inputs A and B, either A or B or both A and B, they are at 5 volts, interpreted as logic 1. Here we can say that voltage level ranging from 4 to 5 volts is interpreted as logic high. Here we are assuming practical diode model. So we are considering a range, a particular range to be logic high. So when both the diodes are at 5 volts, the one of the diode or both the diodes, they will conduct. When logic 1 is applied to either A, this diode will conduct. When logic 1 is applied to B, lower diode will conduct. And when both are given logic 1, both the diodes will conduct. In all cases, the current will flow through one or both the diodes, and this current passes through the resistor and causes the appearance of a voltage across its terminals. So the voltage at Y will be equal to the voltage at Y will be equal to voltage 5 volts minus 0.7 volt, where 0.7 volt is the barrier potential of the diode, because here we are assuming practical diode model, and we can say that the voltage at anode should be higher, or you can say the voltage at cathode should be lesser, so should be 0.75 volt lesser than the voltage at the anode. So we can say the voltage at the conducting diode cathode should be equal to 5 minus 0.7, or you can say 0.75 volts. So which is also interpreted as logic high. So we can say that when either of the input or both the inputs are high, the output is high, because these two diodes are forward biased. They will conduct, and the current will pass through the RL, and these 2 points, the 2 terminals of the resistance, are at different potentials. So this should be at logic high for the current to flow, as we can see in this simulated circuit, that voltage at Vout terminal is high, because we have assumed that range between 4 to 5 volt is interpreted as logic high. So when both the inputs are high, output is high. When any one of the input is high, output is again high. Now diode, logic and gate, this is the structure for realizing 2 input AND gate using by interconnecting diodes. Here we can see that the diodes are reversed. Cathode of both the diodes D1 and D2 are connected to the inputs, and their anodes are connected together to provide the output. And we can see that we have also applied plus VCC. It can be 5 volts, it can be 10 volts, it can be 6 volts to one of the terminal of RL, and we are taking output from the other terminal of this RL. Now here in this case, when both the inputs A and B, they are at voltage levels equal to VCC, which is applied here, it is interpreted as logic 1. When both the inputs are at logic high level, then these two diodes are reverse biased and there is no current flowing to the ground. Therefore, output voltage level at this terminal at Y, output voltage level should be same as VCC, and if it is equal to VCC, then it is interpreted as logic 1, because there is no voltage drop across the resistor RL and potential difference is 0 across its terminals. So when both the inputs are high, diodes are reverse biased and no current is flowing to the ground. This point and this point should be at the same potential, so output is high. If one of the inputs goes low, or it is at 0 volt or interpreted as logic 0, say A is connected to 0 volt, diode D1 conducts and the current flows through the corresponding diode D1 and through the resistor RL. Thus, the diode D1, it is conducting, its anode output should be at A. If it is 0, the voltage cathode, at the cathode if 0 volt is applied, then the voltage at the anode of the diode should be 0.7 volt greater than the voltage at the cathode. So it should be equal to 0.7 if we are taking a practical diode model, and 0.7 volt is interpreted as logic 0. So if one of the input is logic 0, output is logic 0, as we can see in this diagram. If one of the input is 0, output comes out to be 0.75. That's why we can say that it is equal to logic 0, equivalent to logic 0, and this is how we can say, we can realize the truth table of basic gates. Now this is the circuit for realizing inverter gate using transistor. So if your input is logic 1, your output is logic 0, and if your input is logic 0, your output is logic high. Thank you so much for listening so patiently.